For the second time this year, a Shenendehowa coaching legend stepped up to the microphone to make a major announcement. Ken Strube, after 33 years as the girls' basketball coach, will hang up his whistle at the end of this season.
After this season, I'll be retiring to my wife's team, and I've had a blast here at Shen for the 33 years that I've coached the girls.
I knew when I took over the program, one of the challenges I was going to be facing was we had a very veteran staff. We had guys like Brent, Kenny, Mike Campese, Dan Danboys, lots of years of teaching, lots of years of coaching. And the big thing that I knew we were going to have to do was make a transition to new coaches. To have it happen within 5 months of each other is a little bit more of a challenge. And the fact that Kenny and Brent have I think probably close to 900 victories would be my guess between the two of them. Countless sectional, suburban, state championships. But I think we have some work ahead of us to make sure that the transitions are smooth. Well, they're going to have to uphold Kenny and Brent's legacy, not only from the standpoint of how they did as coaches, but they're also going to have to withhold the legacy of how they carried themselves as professionals and gentlemen. And I think that's probably, if you look at all the things that Kenny and Brent did, it's the class in which they brought to the program. That's the thing I look at them and say, that will be the thing that the next people will really have to first and foremost have the qualities of, that they're good people and they're good to kids and they represent the class and integrity that Shenendehowa embodies.
I will say with Ken, the academic profile that he has here at the school, it's tough to see him retire as a teacher, first and foremost, and for me, the academics, but what he's done on the court with the teams he's had. I enjoy going to watch his basketball teams. As a matter of fact, when I got on the board and I came for a Saturday meeting, I heard a ruckus at the gymnasium, and I went in and I got hooked. Just watching Ken coach a team, that was probably 5 years ago, and he's a great coach. He's got a great demeanor very professional demeanor, a lot of respect of him to the players, and you can see it reciprocated, the players to Ken, and that I'll miss a great deal.
It's really a strange feeling, I'll tell you, because, it's a sweet and sour kind of a thing, I'm going to miss a lot of it, and I think if I'm going to miss it, I know he's going to miss it. So it's hard to really put into words what you feel through all of this, because there are a lot of times where you say, I just wish you were done with this already. And then in the next minute, you're like talking to him on the phone, well, what happened? How do they run it? Who fouled out or who? So it's kind of like all balled up into one thing. It's hard to describe. But in the end, I would say the feeling is a fondness, and for me, a fondness and a overall pleasant memory of the whole thing, and pride. I'm so proud of him because it was a lot of work. But I know he did it with love, so.
Mr. Coleman said iconic coaching. I would say consummate professional. I met you first in your capacity as a negotiator for your Teachers Association, and you were a professional then. I've seen you as a teacher. You were a professional then, and I've seen you as a coach. And it takes a tremendous talent when you're thinking about being a male coach, coaching a female team, to be able to balance that sensitivity between the two. But you've been a consummate professional, and I think that's the reason why this program is the way the program is.
I've gotten to know a couple of the younger kids, and there comes a point in time you have to draw the line in the sand. And really the bottom line is, probably within the next year or two, Joanne will probably retire. And like I said, I didn't want to have her retire and then still have to wait, So the only way for that to happen was for me to end it really now. And I'm very comfortable with it. The program's in great shape, whoever the committee selects as my successor. And it's deep back down to third, fourth grade. We can look. We were just conjuring, Tony and I said, we could be coaching X, Y, Z, and we're laughing. And the program's very healthy.
Ken is my nephew, that's why we.